Every Friday, $50 leaves your hands. Coffee, food, something you ordered online that you've already forgotten about. Gone, before you even think about it. Now, what if it didn't go there? What if it went somewhere that actually remembered it? This is that story. You're 25. Nothing fancy going on in your life financially. Regular job, regular paycheck, regular Friday habits. Then one night, half asleep on your couch, you see a number. $50 a week. Invested for 40 years. And the result is something you have to read twice. You don't act on it immediately because nobody does. You close the tab, go to bed, and spend the next few days quietly thinking about it. Then, on a regular Tuesday, you do something small that will quietly change everything. You open a basic index fund account. You set up an automatic $50 transfer every Friday. And then, this is the important part, you leave it alone. No watching it every day. No panicking when the market dips. Just $50 every Friday. Gone before you can spend it. 1 year in, the account hits $2,750. You put in $2,600. The extra $150 just appeared. It's not exciting yet. You know that. But you notice something unexpected. You don't miss the $50. Not even a little. It's like it was never there to begin with. That's not a small thing. That's the whole game. Year 3, $9,100 in the account. You've only put in $7,800. Something quietly shifts. You start checking the account. Not because you're worried, but because you're curious. The way you check on something you planted. Because that's exactly what you did. And it's growing. You're 30 now. And this is where the story gets interesting. Because year 5 is the year most people quit. Life got expensive. Rent went up. Something broke that shouldn't have. There were 3 or 4 months where keeping that $50 going felt pointless. The number barely seemed to move, and you wondered if it was even worth it. But you kept going. And now the account sits at $17,500 on $13,000 contributed. Here's the thing nobody talks about. The first 5 years of investing feel like pushing a boulder uphill. The growth is real, but it's slow enough that it's easy to convince yourself it isn't working. It's working. It's always working. You just can't see it yet. The people who quit in year 3 or 4, they never find out what year 10 looks like. You're about to. You're 35, $26,000 IN, $38,000 in the account. Over $12,000 was handed to you by the market. No side hustle, no second job. And here's the moment that reframes everything. You do the math one afternoon and realize something strange. The money in your account is now generating more money per year than you invested in your first 2 years combined. Read that again. Your account is contributing to itself. It's pulling its own weight. You've gone from shoveling money into a hole to watching a machine run on its own fuel. This is compounding. Not as a definition, as a feeling. You're 45, and the number on the screen doesn't look real. $52,000 contributed, $130,000 in the account. The market built $78,000 for you. Money you never earned, never budgeted, never lost sleep over. But here's the part no one warns you about. Your friends find out, and they're gutted. Not because they're bad people, but because they realize they had the same $50 every Friday. They just spend it. And now the gap between you and them isn't about income or talent or luck. It's about one decision made a long time ago on a regular Tuesday. They say they're going to start now. Some of them will. Most won't. You just nod because you remember being them.